You know, I really actually quite like the event that they made. Um, it's it honestly kind of does feel like playing actual soccer a bit. Like obviously on small scale, but like the defense versus offense sort of difference is I think very much present. Cause I think Star-Lord is like really good at defense. Widow is really good at offense, at getting goals. And then Iron Fist is kind of, in between. He can do both, but not as well as either of them. I think it's honestly a really fun event. It's I think like the Jeff painting event was fine, but I think I like this one quite a bit more personally. They both missed it. Hmm. I feel like people don't usually kick the ball as much as they ought to just get space. How? Okay. Hmm. Okay, Widow on my left. I see. I see. Okay, maybe Starlight's a little bit better than I thought. What a pass. Okay, he should get it, and then... Really? Yeah, kick it off. What happened there? I was so confused. Ugh. So with that, Widow should be able to just make it all the way over. Yeah. God. It's kind of stupid how high Star-Lord can go. What the f- What the f- What happened there? That was disorienting as all get out. That's actually the first time I've seen Star-Lord just go straight up. And it's significantly harder to... Because Star-Lord's E only hits like the level, like on the same level as himself. So you have to be very precise when you're trying to E an opposing Star-Lord that's going up. Because you don't have very much verticality in what you can hit. Which is annoying. but now knowing that you can literally just hold shift upwards.
Time to select your hero.
Someone's got to guard the galaxy.
And it makes it really difficult. I do adapt to it. I adapted by like the very end, but I got two. I mean, they had 9 points on us at that point. It was a bit, you know, late. I think, honestly, I feel pretty similarly to each character. Like each of them is like pretty similarly strong, similarly fun to play as. That's a shame. It heals once. Well, now I can do it immediately. What? He was nowhere near the same level as I was. How did he hit me? It wasn't even close to me. Other people aren't graded. Oh, I see what he was doing. I bet this would be really fun having, you know, a whole group of 3 to play with. Yep, and there you go. Yeah. So my job is pretty much just to make space for them, and then E to make sure nobody can screw them over as they get to the goal. What? That's so confusing. Why did I kick it forward and then go backwards? Went the opposite way of where I was looking. And he's holding... Huh. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. If you just full charge it, you get a lot more distance. Oh my god. Keep seeing people just miss the ball. It is a little bit, like, more difficult to grab than you would think. But... it happens so frequently that people just run straight past it. Like that, like I just did. What? Ugh. Okay. So it stuns you, but it doesn't stop you from using your abilities. Interesting. I tried to kick it at the last second. That's a shame. Nah, the issue is that once Widow gets the ball, it's almost impossible to stop her. Unless you already have some distance on her. So here we see, you know, the opposite, where our Widow just, once she has a little bit of distance, you can't stop her. I don't understand how the points work. What constitutes 3 points versus 2 versus 1? Because I thought it was based on how long it takes you to get a point, but no. It's more like,
Welcome to the Clash of Dancing Lions. Time to select your hero.
well, I have no idea what it was. Because that last point that got us 3 took a really long time. Whereas the one that got us 1, I don't think took as long. Maybe it has to do with whether you get into like the center of it versus the edges of it. I don't know.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The competition has begun.
Maybe it's if you... Man, I don't... I don't understand how the points work. It just does not make sense. How is that not on a close enough level? I don't get it. I was right next to him. How did that not work? And then I get hit by somebody who's like way lower than me. I literally... God. Just can't do anything about it. I don't know why they didn't get stunned at all by my E. Yeah, nobody except for Star-Lord can... I mean, I guess maybe if when I'm really close to the ground, there's something that they can do. Literally, how did that not hit him? I was, like, on top of him. Straight up. I mean, that should be a point, yeah. I think he's going for the E kick. Or not. Ah, that's unfortunate. That's pretty much, that's just her point, nothing to be done. Mm,
They scored a 3. Yikes.
that's a shame.
I'm sure you'll win
What?
next time.
Why? Why are people BMing in the funny event game? It's insane to me. Oh my god, is my... Hold on. Is my stream like... Has my stream been like giga lagging the entire time? That's like really bad. Why is it doing that? What? It shouldn't be lagging. Okay, did it... I think it resolved? Okay, it resolved. That was really weird. I look over and I see like 1 FPS. I'm just like, what? I like this more than the Jeff event for a couple of reasons. One of them is that it feels more different than normal rivals. Because Jeff event was like, sure, you were shooting at the ground also, but a lot of it was just, you know, playing a Jeff 1v1. Which was not, you know, super different from normal gameplay. So that's all the event matches for today. Alright, I think I'm gonna just play some quick play. I've been playing some Strange, but
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
everything about him makes sense except for the portal to me. Like, that's really just what it is. Oh, there's already 2 Vanguards. What? Or not. Let me play Hella.
One escapes hell.
Doesn't really matter that much, but I don't know. I'm trying to
Why should Asgard
play
be
more
that is the
characters
real
now.
question.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Trying to find maybe one that I'm
Venom?
a lot better at.
Stories about you.
I feel like I've just played... I don't really want to just be, you know, a Scarlet one trick. Because I think I probably could
The battle
get
starts in
a
5,
pretty long ways
3,
up with Scarlet,
1.
but I just,
All you need to do
I don't
is
know,
capture
it's
the
not
mission.
really
Got it?
what I want to be as the only thing I can rely on is Scarlet.
I like the cold.
I am barely harmed. Here's this life.
They're just doing nothing about me at standing up here.
Whatever that encore is, it's on now.
Find that son of a target.
I'm not great about using the E. probably the thing I'm worst about on Hela. Well, that and headshots, I guess.
Here's this life.
Some assistance, please.
Oh, that was terrible.
It's okay. I'm here. You need me.
What? Why did someone go off point? We need one person to be on point. Man, I pressed left shift. This is surprisingly long amount of time it takes to use movement abilities, I've found. I'm used to it being like almost instant, but it takes like a quarter of a second before they actually activate. A lot of the time, it seems. I also don't understand why someone stepped off point.
Require some aid.
Like, some of us pushed up, but well, why all of us pushed up? I don't get. Okay. Moon Knight things happened, I guess.
A little help, please.
No?
I am returned to claim what
It's
is
wait,
mine.
didn't it say Moon Knight killed me? Why did it show me dying to Venom? If Moon Knight's the one that killed me.
I am barely harmed.
Oh my god.
Require some aid.
I resent the Moon Knight ult because of the fact that it's just such a significantly better Scarlet ult. It angers me. Like, it really is better in like every way.
I want your soul.
I'm hurt.
This is still on cooldown.
The Amazing Spider-Man!
Healing. Why would I need healing? I hate alms.
Rise, my friends!
All of these are little health pockets I'm going towards, and they're just not here, any of them. This is not a great ult.
Second chances.
Only 6 seconds left.
Ah, they just left me behind. I guess I should have just stayed far back.
Who is more immortal than I?
What is Hela's range?
Down to 30 seconds.
Cowards, if you do not attack,
Good God, man.
feels like living. Healing. Why would I need healing?
Born again!
Ugh.
Leave them to punish you!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I hate going through bonus health only to see that there's more bonus health to go through.
Don't mess with the Amazing Spider-Man!
Ugh.
We can always count on you. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I want to learn at least one other character in like each role, because I can play Magneto, not well, but I can play him. I have Scarlet, which I think is honestly like pretty good for me. But I like I mean to be fair, like support is easy. I could probably play half a support. I'd play Cloak, Invisible Woman, Luna, Snow, Mantis. I could play all 4 of those. So usually I go with Mantis or Cloak is like when I brain off, and Mantis is when I want to like try. So for strategist, I'm covered. Like strategist is easy. Duelist, I have Scarlet, and that's it. Everybody else, I'm just not good at. And I just am having a huge amount of trouble finding somebody that I can actually play. And I mean, honestly, it's similar for Vanguard. I don't even think I'm good at Mag or Cap at this point, which I thought that these 2 I could play. But I think I'm just wrong about that, and that I'm actually not good at them at all. But I can't pinpoint why. And it's really aggravating being stuck in a position where I'm like, I want to be better. And I know that I'm not like good, but I just have no idea what it is that I'm missing. Why I'm bad. And I don't think that was very good. I think I played really poorly as hell there. And I feel like, sure, I would improve to some point, but I don't think she would ever get anywhere near my Scarlet Witch. My Scarlet Witch is just good, it's not even amazing. So, maybe I can play Squirrel Girl? I mean, she doesn't require the most precise aim, because she has the big AoE of damage, right? It's like Storm, Squirrel Girl, I mean, those are the 2 really where I currently am thinking who might be a good secondary duelist.
Pick your hero or villain.
And then
Not judging.
I want to be good at Strange. I'm just not, but I want to be good at him. Cuz his normal gameplay is really like it makes a lot of sense to me. The normal, you know, M1 into either animation cancel melee or animation cancel shield, and the way that you play normal Strange makes a lot more sense to me than Mag did. I had to learn Mag, whereas Strange is just like normal. he makes a lot of sense.
The dimensions back together if it were within my power.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Whereas Mag is like, you have to do things very specifically.
Science alone might not get us through this one.
Strange is like, hold forward until you're on them, and then just harass and bully somebody. And by holding forward until you're on them, you've created a bunch of space for your team.
Then it's a good thing I happen to have a few up my sleeve.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
We'll do this the same way we always do. Together.
Enemy in front of us. I am strafing.
So the mission area is yours. Get after now. The mission area is yours.
Like that, it just makes sense. Even though I didn't play that very well, like the sort of brain off stuff that I was doing. It's really easy.
Double kill.
I purge the darkness.
And their Mantis is kind of throwing a little bit, so that helps.
Leave me, darkness.
I seem to be a little bit more careful about knowing when to reload my...
My body is rejuvenated.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Enjoy the amplifier. I am strengthened for battle.
Directly behind you. Problem solved.
Us against the world. Shields up.
I purge the darkness.
Glory is almost yours.
Okay.
I am
Well,
ready
let's
to put on
maybe
a show.
not try and deal with the turret. I mean, they're just stuck Luna ulting back there.
Judge, jury, executioner. I am strengthened for battle.
Yeah, it's, I mean, Judge Jury it didn't matter, but Judge Jury Execution is kind of difficult to play against. But also is quick play, so the amount of how good I'm playing may be a little bit meaningless because it's quick play. I played like 10 matches of quick play
I would knit the
with
dimensions back together if it were
Strange to
within my
practice him.
power.
What, 2 days ago, 3 days ago? I ended up having to skip yesterday because I had some
30 seconds before you attack.
real life stuff that I had to take care of, sadly, unfortunately.
Reed, you do have a
Hate when
Victor.
I hate when unexpectedly I have to shift all of my plans to accommodate, but
Of course. But I would
not much I can
be
do about it.
extremely concerned.
As would I. As would I.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Y'all a bunch of deadweights. I can do this myself.
What you
I am strengthened for battle. I purge the darkness.
Looks like the mission area is yours.
By the eye of Agamotto. An arcane assist, so to speak. Leave me, darkness.
You never fail to impress me, Reed.
The mission area is
plus he has a good ult, which feels really nice after all of this Scarlet Witch ults. Right?
I am strengthened for battle.
Well, he kind of wasted his turret because we can just sit right here.
Someone scratch my back.
I am ready to put on a show.
Leave me, darkness.
Shields up.
Castle.
I mean, we just sit here, they can't do much.
Us against the world.
Let me make sure Bucky doesn't die.
Captured more than half of the mission. Keep going.
I just hold up the big shield.
Judge, jury.
I really shouldn't be targeting Mag like this, but... Yeah, maybe it's a bot match and I'm not really learning anything. Ooh.
Glory is almost yours.
I mean, I pushed it up too much, but it's just because why not?
A nice deep freeze.
Yeah, this could definitely be a bot match, and it just
Mortal
I'm not
pain is
learning
no
anything.
match for the Sorcerer Supreme.
I wish that wasn't a thing. Oh, here's a time where using a portal would have been a good idea.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Control lost. Clearly, you need a.
By the eye of Agamotto! Leave me, dark.
Wow, that was not a great ult by me.
I am strengthened for battle.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Sort of advanced assault.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I may be just learning absolutely nothing. Is there... I mean, you can explicitly practice with bots, but is there any way to just, like, sit on... a site? Or how do I put it? Go into a practice match with nobody on a basic site? On the normal maps, that's what I'm trying to say. The normal maps, where there's nobody around. So I don't have to... Oh yeah, upvote daily challenge. There we go. It's funny how you can upvote yourself. That never will not make me... just a little bit... find it funny. Because it's so strange. Assist and heal. Okay. I mean, I can... Let me play Storm. Actually, no, I also need healing, right? I can play either Mantis or Cloak for that. I think I should play
Pick your
Mantis
hero.
because she's
Or villain,
more
I'm
difficult to
not
play,
judging.
so practicing with her is probably more important.
Life energy is a powerful weapon against evil.
Because Cloak and Dagger, I think, is just so easy relative to Mantis. Even though neither of them have to aim, like, because just by adding in the extra resource of Mantis's leaves and 3 of her abilities, you know, relying on them,
Such an emotional
you have to be
time.
significantly more careful with her. Whereas, you know, it's so easy to just hold hold him 1 down on Cloak and be at 99% efficiency.
Dragon, isn't it? I guess. With just a few more heads. Then it's a good thing we've both got iron fists.
Whereas, you know, I have to analyze, you know, who's going to be the best user of the damage boost for 8 seconds or whatever.
One. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I don't really like what they did with Luna, her ice skating. It feels very
The enemy awaits.
unintuitive.
Focus on the battle.
Because it takes like half a second to actually do anything with it. It just doesn't feel good to use, I think.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Oh dear. I missed that.
Pleases me to be helpful. My help is here. Enemies better be wounded. I am wounded.
No, I had no sleep left. Jesus. How long does her... Is the cooldown... I wish it showed me cooldowns, because I tried to use her sleep twice there.
Brings me back.
And it was still on cooldown. That's like a 15... Hold on. It's a 15-second cooldown, yeah. That's a long-ass time to not have your get-off-me tool.
Help is here.
My anger is healthy.
I like the cold. I was worried.
Capture the mission area.
Disappear!
Getting the standing still clone. It's very funny.
Again!
Wait, does killing the clone actually trigger that? That'd be really weird if it did.
Another loser to punch.
Again!
So many agains.
Help, friend. This is natural anger. Focus on the battle. Enemies better beware.
Now the thing is moving. Oh dear, I can't quite get to no more.
Focus on the battle. Hits the ground.
Ah, that works.
Your powers are mine!
I tried to ult, but a little bit too late.
Circle of
Although to be fair, with him being Giggle Hulk, that might have still killed me.
Psionic burst. The area's almost yours. Plasma. Take it up. Snipe. I burst. This is natural. We are undefeatable.
That's unfortunate. That was just a little bit too late to help. And just a little bit too late to actually help Luna. The fact that there are bot matches really, it puts a damper on quick play because it makes it feel like if you're, winning a match that it doesn't matter at all because of course you could be winning because they're just bots and none of it matters.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Namor, someday I'd like to see Talokan.
I have brought part of it to the surface.
So that's something I find very
You might be surprised.
saddening.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
Because really, quick play, the only thing it can do is let you understand what your abilities do, but I don't think it can really be used to understand how to use your abilities, aside from the most basic, fundamental, heal somebody when they have damage, and that's it. Okay, limited range.
Help is here. I suck. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours. This is natural anger. Help is here. Disappear! Freeze.
Still not quite used to the projectile fall.
Hit the ground.
Ugh.
Help, please. Looks fine. I am ready to put on a show. Help is here. Control lost.
Well.
The enemy has arrived. Watch me so!
I don't...
I
I guess. But, yeah, Yeah, I mean, pushing in without any...
Let me help. Thanks so much. Oh, I need assistance.
Not great.
Now I might survive this.
I just...
Anger. Help is here. Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Unfortunate. I don't know why they jumped directly into the wide open space. Except not the wide open space where I can heal them, just like directly behind the pillar. Very unfortunate. Mantis has a surprisingly short range.
Ready to put on a show. They've almost got him.
Armed and dangerous! Again! Again!
Ugh. I was just trying to touch, honestly. Couldn't even do that. Yeah, I mean, we just staggered until we lost. That's all that happened. Because literally, there would be 3 people, the 2 supports, and the 2 supports would be hiding behind the thing, and then the one, you know, whoever it is would jump in. The Iron Fist would jump into the middle of all 4 people and then instantly die. It's like, okay, well, that's not really helpful.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Is a powerful weapon.
Open your eyes.
I think I did enough healing,
Only once.
and I have enough. Yeah, I think I did enough for the dailies, so now I can try and play
You are the Winter Soldier.
in
I think something may have
more
gotten lost in
strange.
translation.
The battle starts in 5.
Really, any ability that requires communication is ability that I'm just not as big a fan
All
of.
you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Because I mean, I'm not going to be able to communicate. I'm not dealing with voice chat. It's just so makes like the whatever I would gain from
A nice deep freeze.
using voice chat, I lose by the annoyance or the tilt of voice chat. Jeez. Why did you literally run away from my shield? I was trying so hard to stop that from happening. I literally was directly in front of him. I was walking in front of him with the shield, and he walked out of my shield and into the Scarlet Witch ult. Why?
I have unfinished business here.
That sniper wasn't the only one with good aim. It's okay.
Our enemies are near. I purge the darkness. I am strengthened for battle. See there? The sniper. I'm holding.
It's kind of not the best angle to take on.
Leave me, darkness.
Oh god, I pressed shift. What? I pressed shift. How did I still fall into the freaking lava? I literally,
I have unfinished business here.
bro. Even oh god. Even if I press shift in frickin' like the middle of me shooting, it still gives me the
Hope your shame is immortal.
it still interrupts my shooting into
Their team's capture progress has passed
the flight. So I don't understand how I pressed shift.
A sniper.
a nice deep freeze.
Your powers are mine. By the eye of Agamotto.
What? Huh? I mean, are they gonna be able to touch? No. Who said diff? I get sold? Okay, so just... Wait, what? What? Imagine just saying diff and immediately getting kinda shit on. And by kinda, I mean totally. They didn't even touch for overtime. I'm guessing they won a 1v1, because otherwise why would they say that? I mean, at least that was against real people. So that's nice. I know it was against real people because they were mean. They were talking shit. Iron Man, Star-Lord, Black Widow, Hela. I don't want to. I honestly don't want to play any of those characters. Like Hela is just so bad for me. I don't want to play any of those. Invisible and Mantis, Cloak and Dagger. Okay, that's easy. That'll happen at some point just by me playing Cloak and Dagger on occasion.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Like again there, I didn't use Portal.
Open your
'Cause
eyes. Reality
how do I use
is
Portal?
but an illusion.
I feel like I'm going to keep playing quick play matches and try and find opportunities to use portals and never see them. I've tried looking up like how to use this portal, and it's just like, aside from the most obvious stuff, like when your entire team is dead and you're resetting, use portal to get back on a point quickly. Aside from that, there's no other way that I've seen.
I would knit the dimensions
And I don't think it's worth using portal
within.
immediately, like 90%, 99% of the time, unless you're on comms and are doing something
30 seconds before you
specific,
attack.
you know?
Get ready.
Velasco said I should stay away from you. He really hates you.
He should. Also, I see you're not taking his advice.
I don't really let people or demons tell me what to do.
The
This
battle
melee is
starts in
just so
5,
fast.
4,
Imagine if Magneto
3,
had this melee.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I'm not sure my training is at the save the multiverse stage yet.
Our adversaries gather. I am strengthened for battle. They're shooting from somewhere.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture.
Just being able to hold W into their supports is really funny. They just watch as I go right past them.
Beware, the sniper. Good medicine.
I suck.
I mean, Mag pushed into a way that has no line of sight for his healers.
I'm ready to put on a show.
And then they double support ulted, which is like, why?
Mission area. Keep going. Double KO. Be strong together. A nice deep freeze.
Like, almost hit Squirrel Girl with the projectile speed.
Our enemies are near.
The area's almost
Oh no, I kind of got walled out of that. That's unfortunate.
By the eye of Agamotto! I purge the darkness!
Double KO! You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Ah, his ult is so much easier to use than Scarlet's. Like, the only time it's kind of annoying to use is when you have an opposing Strange who can shield it. But honestly, even against Magneto, you can just wait until he pulls out his shield, and then I have Agamotto.
The time entanglement is a vexing problem, even for the Sorcerer Supreme.
Maybe I should just try portaling, even when there's no reason to. Just try doing it at the very start, because why not?
Get ready.
Been
But,
too long since we did
but
this
then is that
together.
gonna put me in a bad habit of doing it?
Ready for an encore?
Ugh,
An Agents of Atlas reunion tour?
just, you know.
I don't know.
You can't deny that would be a hot ticket.
Maybe. But I've always preferred the cold.
I definitely feel like I play
Battle
Strange
starts in 5, 4,
better than Mag.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission
Because
area.
the extra, the movement, just a little bit of movement that his shift gives him is so nice.
This domain must be ours.
A nice deep freeze.
A man named Castle becomes a turret.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Us against the world!
Good medicine.
What happened there? I mean, nobody was with me,
Capture the mission area!
Focus.
so I may need to, like, maybe I shouldn't have been on the bottom floor because everybody seemed to have stayed top floor. It's like the main thing, I think, maybe, is why that went poorly for me. I'm just gonna take this then.
Healing energy. Odin's beard.
Oh god. Well, I mean, that one I understand what happened. I got ulted and didn't fall back correctly.
I'm opening a portal.
It's like, this is a good time, right? And then open it like back here, and nobody really came with.
Capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Not exactly the best portal for support, but had the two tanks stayed with me. I'm trying to make my way. Damn it! I was trying to touch that health kit. Well, first portal I've ever done. It was a terrible portal. Because the two people that were with me didn't,
Sorcerer Supreme lives once more.
the damage and the tank that were with me just went on their own. And then it was just me and Loki behind them. Just terrible. Hence why I don't like using the portal, because using it with just, you know, one person with you, like, you need that communication. Like, that's the issue I've got with the portal. Right there, it showed you. Had all four of us gone through that portal, it would have been a perfectly fine portal. Wouldn't have been a great portal, but probably would have been fine. But since it was just me and a support, we go through the portal and the support dies because there's a damage in our front, a damage on our left, and I can't protect him from both of them. And like, what am I supposed to do about it, you know?
I would knit the dimensions back together if it were within my power.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
So,
The-
thousands
I mean,
of
I guess it makes
futures
sense
and
that the
the only
cooldowns
surviving Asgard
carry over
is one
between
rule.
the rounds because the ultimate charge does, but that looks really strange.
This future.
Having 50 seconds on a basic ability at the start, like before the round starts. That's very strange.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the
And it's
mission
probably
area.
really only
Got it?
Strange that's affected by that. Nobody else has a basic ability with such a long cooldown for it to matter.
Our enemies are near. We must find that sniper. Someone scratch my back.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours. Odin stands with you.
This is real firepower! Bring on the chaos.
That's a shame. See, taking space with him is just so much easier.
Our enemies are near.
Damn. Projectile speed was just slightly too slow.
We must find that sniper. Fear the sniper no more. Out, dark.
Okay, so it goes away the second that I do that.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Us against the world.
I am strengthened for battle.
Damn, that's a shame. I wanted to go up and shield his ult. I should have still had shield left, so I kind of screwed that up a little bit. Let's see. I mean, a portal like here.
A shortcut through space.
Okay, so like, you know, you see that.
Found
See people just walking by me when I'm opening a portal. It's like, okay. Again, now we have just 2 people.
Punisher's in his turret. Free fire zone.
See there? The sniper.
Yeah, all that the portal did was split us up.
Good medicine.
Your team's action power. Double KO.
There it is.
Healing energy.
Actually got to it this time.
You got them all.
God, I mean, even there, Magneto actually had the shield to try and stop me, and it just didn't matter. Because it was just a little bit of separation, so.
Our enemies are near. We must find that sniper.
Plasma! Burst!
It's fine.
Hurricane! Incoming!
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Us against the world.
She, I don't know why Cloak and Dagger didn't go on to point with that ult. Yeah, so I mean, bad portals. So far, the only thing I've done is bad portals, which reinforces to me that yeah, I don't know how to use portals. Everything else about Strange either makes like total sense to me, or I just need to like practice it more. But I feel like I fundamentally don't understand the portals in such a way that even if I practice it, it's not going to matter, you know?
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Open your eyes.
Because it's old, I get it. It makes a lot of sense to me. It's pretty easy. The M1 melee, M1 shield, and the E, all those make sense. You know, build up damage, and then or build up the E on, you know, whatever target you want, whether it be a tank because it's in front of you, or a squishy because you've pushed past far enough to get to the squishy, or, you know, whoever it is. Build up your E. Then after that, you you find a squishy. You do, you know, M1 melee, E, M1 melee, and they'll probably die. They'll maybe die by the E, because the E does so much damage at 100. But like,
The battle starts in 5,
the portal?
3,
Nope.
2, 1.
Just can't.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Why would you push up with Mantis like this? Nah, I pushed up too far. That's my bad. Damn, that was terrible by me. I pushed up too far and like broke line of sight with the supports. That was just awful from me. I don't think it's worth portaling because nobody else would need the portal, and nobody's dying. Yeah, it would have just pretty much would have just been a waste of portal because it would have just been me. Okay, helpful. I mean, we kind of still waiting for people. I guess maybe not. I didn't realize Namor was all the way up there.
Not worth wasting magic on you.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
Oh god. They're like huge frame drop.
By the eye of the god of thunder!
Oh, okay. I was like, how the hell? Oh, it doesn't matter. How the hell was I not killing Penny there?
Epic victory.
I was doing friggin' all, like, huge amounts of damage and just her health bar wasn't moving at all. It's because there was friggin' support ult. Yeah, I mean, I didn't play well that round, but, or I didn't play very well at least. It, like, meh, doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I feel really worried about taking him into ranked because I feel like I'm just gonna start losing really badly. I feel like quick play is not giving me any real gauge on how good I actually am as Strange, which sucks because I don't want to have to learn a new character in ranked. That's a terrible way to try and figure out how to play a character. Squirrel Girl, Psylocke, Storm. It's also annoying to try and learn characters in quick match because, and basically every match has at least 3 duelists, if not 4. It's really easy to, you know, if you want to learn a support or want to learn a Vanguard in quick play. But if you want to learn,
You'll need a top-notch
again,
team to
anything
win
but
this
like
one.
the very basic mechanics of how to play a duelist, it's kind of difficult. Let me try out Squirrel Girl.
Eat nuts and kick butts.
I don't think she's gonna be a character I really play, but I've been wrong before.
So I have a genetic anomaly.
So shift is jump, E is refresh, shift is jump.
30 seconds
Got it.
before you attack.
And the only
Get
thing
ready.
shift does is, or the only thing, it reloads the weapon. Rockets, acorn, everything, giant squirrels.
Would you want to?
Okay.
I bet there are a million spiders in Doomsday. I can command them all.
That is a terrible idea.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
The Vishanti
Okay.
Get that vehicle to its destination.
Well,
A little help, please. Well, Midgard has a worthy sorcerer after all.
Yeah, I don't.
Halfway there. Keep going. Such a feeling.
Okay, well.
Now I see it.
Based on that, I'm thinking maybe Squirrel Glow is not going to be great for me. Because that was horrible.
Let's end this quick.
What am I? Invisible?
What?
I think you could.
And that was also bad, but for different reasons.
A storm is brewing. Speed is everything.
You'll want to protect your
Oh my god, really? I just...
Double KO.
I will not make the same mistakes again.
And now it feels like I'm playing against real people. All of a sudden.
I've always been a heavy hitter.
Look out, bad guys.
By the eye of Agamotto!
See, now's the time when I would want to try playing Strange.
Grow stronger.
To see if, when I'm playing against people who are winning, can I do things? But I, of course, can't, because somebody else is playing Strange.
I lift up my comrades.
Oh my god. Having this serious problem where I die a lot. I'm like barely playing the game at all.
Will only blow stronger. Let's end this quick.
It's because Scarlet's like a dive character,
Vehicle reached a checkpoint.
and so I'm not nearly as used to the normal type of character. Normal, you know, mid to backline DPS. How big is Venom's range? I know that they're not literally melee, but they're not... That just feels like such a long range.
Storm clouds gather. I bring thunder. Bad guys. We ride for the web of life and destiny. Enemy in front of us.
A little extra oomph.
Thunder strike. You know your spells, mage.
Because I'm supposed to play with people. You know, because I'm trying to give the damage boost, the movement boost, the whatever boost.
I will always lend a hand.
end is nigh. Show me the mystery, Spider Zero. I will protect you.
Extra oomph. Shields up.
Clearly you needed some help.
Feel the wrath of the goddess! Us against the world.
Well, I mean, they tried to counter ult, but unfortunately Rocket was not aware, so
Faster, my friends.
didn't really matter that much. It was still more or less a waste of my ult.
My comrades. Now's the time to hit.
We can always count on you, Spidey. This enemy. Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
You needed some help. The
I mean, now the game feels very different, but it doesn't really feel like for me playing better. It just feels like the other people are playing better. The other people on my team are playing better.
Now's the time to hit 'em, crows. Have a tailwind.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! The Shanti's power!
I lift up my comrades. I bring
So close! This is your big chance!
You know your spells, mate.
The spider nest is in tiny pieces.
I will always lend a hand.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
I mean, you'll die if you're on point. Yeah. Her ult is really good.
Another epic victory!
I don't know. I feel like I'm not having much of an impact with anything that I'm playing. Yeah. I mean, or duelist, any duelist. Every one of those duelists, I just... Because it doesn't feel nearly as clear cut as with, you know, Scarlet. Or just, I guess, Dive in general, probably. Because when I'm playing Scarlet, well, it's so obvious. I'm holding, you know, I'm getting rid of their supports in their backline. With other duelists, it's like I'm shooting into a mass of people and I'm trying to target squishies. But, you know, the ability to do that is kind of up to the opponent to make a mistake. And I can try and get in position to try and do something better than that. But then I'm playing without the team, and I'm playing in such a way where I'm not going to get heals very, you know, consistently. It's like, well, that's not helpful. I don't know. I mean, I guess really what it is I want to be able to play a non-dive duelist. Because I could learn Psylocke, but then Psylocke is just a different, you know, version of Scarlet Witch. One who's not as good at dealing with flyers, but probably better, you know, in the general normal fights. There's, you know, magic is magic, Spider-Man, Scarlet, Iron Fist, yada yada yada, etc., etc. I don't know, I feel like I'm not certain how to play any of these duelists in a more effective way other than the dive duelist as dive characters. And I want to have a little bit more than that. Like, I think I'm gonna play this match of Scarlet Witch and see, and right now am I just like not playing well? Or is it just that, yeah, since I'm not playing dive, I need to relearn how to play duelist essentially from scratch since I'm not playing dive.
You don't have to be a witch to find the magic in this world, but it does help. There is no reason to be afraid of my magic. Unless you give me one.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Because Scarlet she just makes so much more sense.
The legend himself.
It's strange to me that I can't do slow fall here. I know that they have the invisible, like, box that would pull me down, but you'd think I would still be able to do that slow fall. And it's just that the box would start dragging me down.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hostiles coming in fast.
Query. If the Montistic formula eliminates vampires, why are our allies reluctant to use it?
I once decimated an entire species through an act of magic. I understand their hesitation.
Wow, nobody else was there. What is happening? Hey, I may as well cap the vehicle so it starts going forward, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm simply better at playing Scarlet Witch than any of the other characters. That's it.
The real magic happens when we work together.
Because I feel immediately I feel so much more impactful than I did with anything else.
Who is behind you, my ally?
Feeling stronger
Where did the
already.
what?
They are in front of us.
Where did the Psylocke go? Go.
I underestimate.
Like just I mean immediately just significantly more effective.
Be right there.
Oh god. I may die here.
There! Don't turn back now!
Damn. It's unfortunate. I tried fast falling. I mean look at that, like look at that! It's not even comparable! It's just is so much better.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint.
Oh wait.
Keep up the momentum.
Oh, that's our team. Whoops.
Be right there.
Yeah. Oh god. Well, I may have been a little bit tunnel vision on Iron Man.
Farewell.
Maybe just a tiny little bit.
My fate isn't sealed yet.
Oh, we're stuck here. There's an invisible one. Ah, it's unfortunate.
Feeling stronger already. You are under my spell.
Us against the world!
Damn it, there was... The friggin' Psylocke knew I was there.
I won't make the same mistakes. Goodbye. For now. A disappearing act.
It's the green monster I want anyway. I still need you.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Nope.
My
Rainbow stands with you. That's what I need. You're not going anywhere.
I mean, we just kind of need to group up, I guess, is probably what's happening.
render me assistance.
What? Huh? Am I insane? Was I not at 250 health? I swear I looked at my health and I was at literally... I was at half health? When the fuck did that happen?
Reborn from the chaos.
Chose to rise up against their creators. Whose side would you stand on?
We'll see. Now I'm playing bad, but I know exactly what I'm playing bad. Like, first half, I was playing really well. Now, second half, I'm playing bad, but I know what my issues are. I'm going in 1v3ing, or, you know, just going in without a full team to help me.
You're halfway there. Keep going!
Goodbye.
What? what is happening with our shark? Honestly, just stopping a supportal probably as good as it gets with normal Scarlet ults. It's probably the peak.
Render me assistance. Maximum pulse.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up.
I'm greeting. Ah, she's literally won. Uh-oh.
That's better.
Avengers Tower? I'm not exactly welcome there.
Nice. Everyone's there, then it's fine. Pushing up like that.
You're not going anywhere. That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Damn it.
I am much better now.
I always like doing the Scarlet 1v1.
So close. This is your big chance.
Okay. I wanted to see if I thought that you could shoot her. I thought that you could shoot Psylocke in her ultimate. So I wanted to see what, you know, if the auto aim worked. I guess she's actually is invincible in her ultimate, and the auto aim does nothing. I guess. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just better at Scarlet Witch. I'm just so much better at Scarlet Witch. It genuinely is incomparable. Me playing any other duelist compared to Scarlet Witch. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. What do I do with that information? Because the issue is, I know how to get better at Scarlet Witch. I don't know how to get better at the other duelists. So, like, what do I do? I don't know. I think I'll play... Ugh, do I really want to play ranked? I'm thinking about it, because you know, it's a fun thing to do, right? Going through the ranks, but ugh. Just like the feeling of having to go all the way through for some reason, just it feels so tiresome. But whatever. Whatever. I'll play a couple of matches and gauge how I feel about it. Even if I go back to silver, it's not really that big of a deal. Because I'm pretty sure all the information that I have is that as long as I reached gold, then I'll get the skin. So if I go back down to silver, like, who cares?
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
You don't have to be a witch to find the magic in this world, but it does help.
It's not... 4 duelists. Oh, now it's just 3. Let me play Strange. I actually felt pretty good playing Strange, I'm just gonna try not using the portal. And since I have voice chat turned off, I won't have anybody yelling at me to use the portal, so it's fine.
Back together if it were within my power.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I mean, yeah, 3 heal is definitely, well, I think it's usually better than 3 DPS, but
On occasion, but to serve as one's avatar must be exhausting.
6 healers.
I probably shouldn't comment. Khonshu is always listening.
Perhaps a divine
The battle
exorcism
starts
is
in
in
5,
order once our
4,
work here is done.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Ah, man, this...
Doom is
Not
a
the biggest
powerful
fan of
magic
this.
adept. I expect we will
Like,
face
this
each
zone
other
is
again.
fine when I'm playing Scarlet. I don't... less of a fan as Strange.
Such newfound power. The Manor Castle becomes a turret.
Yeesh.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Don't want to just give it to him for free. Alright, I got one of the support. Ugh. I got one support and then
My life energy flows strong.
I don't know. I guess I pushed myself
Won't fail me.
too far in front. Okay.
I'm opening a portal.
Yeah. Portaling here makes sense. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the portal behind, like here.
A shortcut through space. I have forced the Punisher into the open again.
They're on your tail.
Your team's capture progress is
Judge, jury, executioner.
Oh my, I got like solo ulted by him. Oh my god, what?
Judge, jury, executioner.
I look and I see,
By the shades
Huh.
of the Seraphim, I return.
what is happening? I mean, apparently Punisher is just shitting on us. We want to still wait just a little bit
they've almost got
longer.
Enemy in front of us.
Is that our us against the world? I think it's a doubled us against the world. How do they not die there? Okay, there's one of the supports. They also have triple support.
This is real firepower!
Damn. I'm not playing super well. I can admit that. I'm definitely part of the problem.
Seraphim, I return.
I'm not the biggest problem, but I'm definitely not doing
You'll have to keep
nearly
fighting
as well
until
as
we
I
have a
should be.
winner.
Although seeing 3 people jump into... Oh, never mind, overtime. Never mind. I was gonna say, seeing 3 people just jump onto the point like that was bad, but then I realized that we were kind of getting shit on, so actually no, it didn't. We were out of time, so never mind, that was the correct play. Oh boy, what a first game to play fucking
Time entanglement is a vexing problem.
Strange as.
Even for the Sorcerer Supreme.
30 seconds
Oh,
before you
one
attack.
less support,
Get
but one more
ready.
Vanguard. Wait, didn't we have triple support before? What the hell?
You are not the Psylocke I knew.
Okay, I was gonna say, like,
I have never
I would
known you.
much rather have
Krakoa has brought you here. There must
double
be a
support
reason.
than double
My
Vanguard. I'd rather have,
reason is to strike
you know,
down
2-2-2
Jin.
like this. And plus we have, you know, banner. Oh yeah, what's...
The battle starts
Oh, my
in
E is a
5,
little bit stronger.
4,
I'm not sure how
3,
much stronger.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Don't bother trying to make people care. Show them what matters to you.
I mean, there's...
Enemy in front of us. Move medicine.
There goes the turret.
Promise we'll finish this war.
Looks like the mission area
Hoary host.
is... Mission area is yours.
I mean, I got 4 people,
Wow, 4 in a row.
so... You know,
The Sorcerer Supreme.
no need for me to portal,
returns.
because I'm literally the only one that died. I got 36% from using and... Dude. I mean, that's the thing about good ults, is you also get more ults when they're good. Because... Oh god. Not sure if that was a necessary ult, but fair enough. Alright. Cap overextended.
We are undefeatable.
Okay.
More than half of the mission area. Keep going.
She's on me. There we go.
I am strengthened for battle.
Oh, I'm out of... Okay. Oh god, whoa. Apparently I way overextended. Could I get a little bit? I'm at literally nothing. Where was my healing? What happened? Were they dead? It's my only guess. Yeah, they died. Fair enough. Can't give me healing when you're dead.
Supreme returns. I don't think that's the welcoming committee. Full gamma power, baby. I am strengthened.
I think what it is you have to play slow until you can get rid of the turret. And then once you get rid of the turret, you regather your resources. Oh, that's a shame. Oh my god. Really? I'm from like 450 to... Oh, shotgun? Infinite ammo shotgun?
By the shade
I guess that makes sense.
him I return.
Okay.
I'm opening a portal.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Pentagram of Parala.
Where is...
More powerful yet.
Okay. Very strange how I start opening a portal and... Everybody else, whatever. Seems to be, it'll be somewhat working out.
We are undefeatable.
Damn it. They double support ulted, which is bad from them. She touched. Iron Man can touch, probably. Maybe I should have saved my... Oh, we're gonna not. Maybe I should have saved my portal for that. Maybe that would have been better. Didn't play very well. I gotta admit that.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Even though what the game says I played well, I definitely was not playing with my team as well as I should have. And I kind of like screwed up by throwing myself into just really bad positions. I fully, like, I played very poorly that game. And it was just really difficult to play around, honestly, I'm going to like re-watch the replay to try and highlight a lot of the stuff that I did poorly, because I generally think that was a really bad match by me, and like I would think about the issues like the problems with what I was doing, and then
Pick your hero.
try and amend them,
Villain, I'm
and
not
like
judging.
forget like 30 seconds later.
All you need to do is capture the mission.
Who do I
area.
have?
Got
I'm
it?
following Strom. Give me me. Because there's some things that I can do from my perspective. So pushing up like this is really stupid. I pretty much just wasted my shield, and what I should have done, and what all of us should have done, is what? Okay. So what we're doing here, oh my god, here it is. To figure out how do I control this darn thing? I'm trying to freaking free cam. How do I get out of here and into free cam? C. There we go. Okay. So I did something really stupid. I would just like walk down front in front of like 10 people, put out my shield, held it there, and let it just get fucking destroyed. This is extremely stupid, and the biggest reason is this turret. Like, there's a lot of reasons why I shouldn't have done that, but the fact that there was just this turret, and I just sat there with my shield for like 5 seconds, and just let it shoot my shield and destroy my shield, that was really stupid. What I should have done instead is, I did it like twice, is from this corner, peek it, shoot once at the turret, or not even peek the turret, you know, shoot at the cap over here, or like peek and shoot into this massive enemies over here. You know, what I should not have done is what I did. And really, what all of us are doing here, I think, let me rewind just a little bit.
Yours to capture now.
Let's see. So we have the turret up. Let's see. The turret is from like here-ish. So terrible.
Yours to capture now.
Yeah, so all of us are making this mistake. The turret's up, and we're just like sitting in front of it. I don't think we should be doing this. We should be holding the wall as cover, coming out, firing at the turret, and until the turret is broken, we should, like, this against the turret should not be happening. Because it makes it so easy for him to get, you know, he shoots into us, he shoots at the floor, and he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 against the storm people in the explosion radius of the turret bullets. So we shouldn't be grouped up this much. The two supports should be like back here, because they're not really contributing to firing at them. They definitely don't need to be. At the very least, like Luna, there's no real need for her to be up here. Mantis can fire, so maybe she'd hold like the off angle and try and shoot maybe at here. Then she sits at her risk. So I think, you know, a lot of issues here. Also, going to this side is extra strange. Oh, right, we're doing triple support. Loki also doesn't really need to be here. I think holding the right side makes more sense, because holding the left side, you can't run back here. Like, there's not nearly as much cover on that side. So, but anyway, mainly trying to analyze my mistakes. And my mistake was holding up a shield in front of like 30 people when the turret's up. And I shouldn't be doing that. I should just be peeking, shooting at the turret, peeking, shooting at the turret, and getting healed by my supports in between. That's the biggest thing. Huge issue. Why did I do that? Because I was autopiloting. Like, that's what it is. I know that I click M1 and then I click shield, and that's what you do with Strange, but not like this. The way I did this was really bad, and it made my turret just pop instantly. So, big issue there. Then... Ugh. Where is it? Ban. Okay. Okay, so big issue there. Relatively easy to fix. When there's this is something I did fix later, is where I would peek and deal with the turret before doing this. But yeah, you see Loki has to spend his rune because I think Moon Knight or somebody. All of them being on the left side, like, that's bad. They shouldn't be on the left side. There's very little reason. They should either be peeking here with me or peeking over here, which is what the opposing, their Hawkeye is doing? Yeah, they're opposing Hawkeye shooting from the window. They should be taking one of these two angles. Because, like, look at this. Nobody's looking over here. If there was at least one person over here shooting at the turret, shooting at the rocket, whoever it is, then imagine how much, they would have 3 different places they have to split their fire instead of being able to, like, kind of mindlessly shoot into the group of everybody. Now, I should have probably observed this. I'm a Vanguard, so I play up front. I don't know. But it would have been smart of me if I was a little bit more conscious of my teammates' positions and noticed, hey, everybody's here. But also, maybe, since I'm Vanguard, maybe not the best idea to go over here on my lonesome when I'm kind of supposed to help protect them. Granted, I couldn't protect them because I wasted my shield, but still, if I was like a duelist, I should take note of the fact that we're all grouping up over here, nobody's over here. Go over here and help finish off the turret over there. That would be, good, right? Okay, Z is first person. So we destroy the turret, and then probably another mistake I make here. I push in because I see them taking the point, and I'm like, I don't want them to get point for free. I don't think that was smart at all. Yeah, let's play a little bit forward and watch how it doesn't work. Hold on. I think my mic may have just cut out. Let me check to make sure you can still hear me. Okay, you can. Sorry, my headset made noises like, uh-oh, did my mic go away? Okay. So I don't instantly lose. I guess it's not the worst thing to have pushed down into here, because I can start doing this. I can start harassing their support, and I do get a kill on them. Right? Now, I'm at half health. So honestly, maybe that's not as bad of a decision as I originally think. Because pushing in helps me to harass his support. Now, there's all 3 of their supports are focused on me. They're not really helping them. This cap is in trouble. I would say maybe part of the issue is that everybody followed me, and it would have been better if some people, if instead of everybody following me down here and playing this destructible cover, is a couple people stayed up here to try and deal with the Hawkeye and the Punisher, because they essentially just have free range over this. Let me go back to, like, the first kill. The first kill is on Moon Knight. How does that happen? So he just jumps in and dies? Hold on, let me... I'm trying to... This isn't about, like, oh, Moon Knight should have done this, necessarily. I'm trying to see if there's something that I should have done. I think they just got Hawkeyed. I think Hawkeye, like, hit them for 200 damage, and then Punisher just shot them. So unfortunate for them. So I push in. All 3 supports follow me. Again, I don't think that this is great. I think one of the powers of 3 supports is that you can have somebody follow me, but you can have somebody playing further back, and you don't have to be worried about you don't have to be worried about a lack of heals because one of the supports is playing further back. They can play safe to make sure that they could, like, swap in for a second support. But anyway. So, you have me. We have backline. All all of them being harassed by Cap, and then how does Loki die? Punisher.
Do your worst.
Missionary is yours.
So I take mission area here, but it doesn't matter. We have two of our picks, and what we have left is 2 supports and a storm. Like it's a 5v4 right here. So even though we take area, that doesn't matter all that much. And because we have Hawkeye and Punisher just standing here, unimpeded, nobody's up here trying to mess with them. They're able to just, you know, pick off our supports, pick off our storm, pick off me. And we have Luna come up. I mean, they don't actually pick us off, but they do enough damage that we have to pull back and start regrouping. Did I die? Or am I? I think I just died. So, yeah. So for me, I just kind of, I pushed up a little bit too far. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it. I pushed up too far, and because of the way that we pushed out, our supports had to spend time reclaiming this area, or spend time getting back to this area, so that they don't die. Because if they stay down there, this cover gets blown eventually. These two, you know, Hawkeye or Punisher eventually gets kill on them, similarly to what happened with Loki. So them going up here and you know, regrouping back here, it leads to my death, but I don't even necessarily say that, like, that's their fault. That's, I think, my fault for not being aware enough of the situation to how do I say it? To go back and deal with these two. It would have been nice. What we had double offensive. So since our Moon Knight died early, and Storm probably wouldn't have been able to, you know, 1v2 them. But if that thing I was talking about earlier, where you have one healer staying up here, and then you have Moon Knight and Storm staying up here, those could 3v2 these two people potentially, or they, you know, they jump back up here to 3v2 them. And we see here, Storm is dead. Like, I can look at the replayer and we see that we're dead, but you don't need to know. It's obvious Storm's dying. It's just her in front of 1, 2, 3, 4 people, and because she's a flyer, it takes her longer to get that vertical distance. Instead of using that bounce pad, she has to slowly go up. And even if she does go up, she still has to take another, you know, second and a half to get around this corner. So the supports retreating, I think, is actually the correct play. Even though it ends up with me dying, that's my fault. I pushed up too far when we were low on people. We ended up having, you know, 2 deaths. And even though I took space, even though I took the area, that doesn't matter because it ended up killing us. And I also just didn't retreat correctly. I went like sideways and backwards and then got stuck on this wall. And what I needed to do was, instead of pushing up around here, even though it got me a kill, even though it killed a support, that was not nearly as valuable as had I just held space here. And so instead of going all the way over there, I should have held space down here. And then maybe, you know, retreat back up to here along with the supports. And that would be, if I retreat from here with the supports, that would just be a lot better. Instead, we're divided up, we're fractioned, we're going to die. Me and Storm both die here. And then the 2 supports retreat. Mantis, I think she really wants to save me. Maybe she really wants to save Storm. She shouldn't have jumped down here. She should have stayed up there, because she could still give us healing if we need, but, you know. Okay, again, I don't think pulling down here is great. And then we have Moon Knight die right as he gets here. We have a bunch of staggering happen. So we have people jumping down here when there's really no reason to. None of us should have jumped down, especially at that point, but That's other people's play, not mine, so don't want to focus on it as much. So I'm
opening a portal.
putting on a portal. Because it'll help us one thing I like about Strange, even though I'm uncomfortable with portals, I think I'm bad at placing portals. At least I don't have to say anything for people to understand, hey, instead of like going one by one and staggering, let's wait for this person to open a portal. So I can prevent staggering just by opening a portal, which I think is cool.
Such newfound power.
So how good is this portal, right?
A shortcut through space.
It's I was trying to be, you know, let's analyze. Oh, poor Mantis. Let's see. So from their perspective, they can't see the portal. Anybody that dies will be able to go up to the portal. So I think that this is a good portal. It's not like an amazing portal. It's probably not worth using the portal for this. It's not a really amazing angle. It's just a little bit surprising. It might have been better if had I portaled here. I was worried about portaling here just because we would get cut off here, but I think it probably would have been better had I portaled here just because this is the kind of portal that's supposed to be a surprise portal. So if I portaled here, then let's see, the Hawkeye. Yeah, so if I portaled here, we probably would have been able to kill the Hawkeye. Can you see people in the portal? Or like while I'm portaling? I mean, surely you can, and I just missed it. Let me look. Oh. That was not right. Apparently if you track the portal. Apparently if you start tracking the portal in the middle of it, it bugs out. So I'm portaling here, because we have a bunch of people that just died. As timing, the portal timing isn't bad. It's fine. And then, so I think I should be able to see them. I don't see Hawkeye here. I think it would have been best if I had placed the portal like right here. Or here. Because they don't have a good angle on it. We get to, you know, rush in and surprise them just a little bit faster. With the way that the Hawkeye ended up positioning, we could have been able to kill them. Instead, I put it further back because I was scared of us not having cover to hide behind. I think it was more important for us to be faster about it. So portal comes, they hear it, and there's also this hole here that they get to shoot through for an extra time. Not great. Just a lot of, I think, not great. A lot of reasons why this portal is not a great thing. Back to my perspective. So, more or less the same issue as before. I waste my entire shield to try and kill the turret. I think it could have been worth wasting my shield to kill the Hawkeye earlier, because we saw that damage that Hawkeye was one hit away from dying. If I'd used my shield to gain that area to kill Hawkeye, it would have been worth doing. But because of what I did was go for the portal, and Hawkeye's totally safe way down here, like everybody is totally safe, full health. All I did was waste my portal, except a little bit of damage on the raccoon, which we're not going to be able to finish off just because projectile speed. I don't think we're going to have the accuracy to get this last bit when he's underneath here. And, 10 different reasons. I think I was too preoccupied with taking space when I should have been thinking more about, managing the shield for later. So I took the space with my shield, sure, but now I don't have a shield. And, I may not get... I may not get punished for it, but terrible, again, not great use of my shield. I should have played cover to destroy the turret, unless I was pushing up specifically to get a kill with the shield. So now we have high ground, and that's great. And I turn around and I see, my entire team push down. And I think as a Vanguard, I made the right decision to follow them down here. if I was a duelist, I think I should have kept this high ground. Even, and, you know, again, we have this Punisher here who's probably going to get it uncontested. But, or maybe Storm kills him. But I think the decision to drop off here, it gives up high ground, but also we have support, we have Moon Knight, we have, you know, everybody's down here. Support. And maybe Loki's down here? How do I tell which one's a clone or not? I don't know. But so much of our team is down here that as a Vanguard, as the only Vanguard, I need to be down here to help pull focus off of our supports. And since they're down here, they can help me not instantly die by jumping into here. So even though it would be nice to have taken the high ground because of, you know, because the rest of my team pushed in like this, I think it was the right decision for me to fall back down to high ground. And so I push in too deep. I overextend, and because I wasted my portal earlier, I'm getting punished for it. Because I wasted my portal earlier, I die. There's like 6 people here. You know, I push in. Or not my portal, my shield. I wasted my shield earlier. There's... Ugh. I push in, and I have no cover here. I have no cover, and my shield is dead because of earlier. I have like maybe 100 on it. So I should have stayed here. I was very greedy because I saw support, I saw red, and that was stupid. That was just dumb. There's 2 other supports there to keep her up, and everyone's a little bit too far back for unless we're all focusing the exact same support, which is going to be difficult with how much chaos there is. There's no way we get this support. So I pushed up in a really stupid way. Punisher ults, and he kills me with it. Although, even if he didn't ult, I probably would have killed because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people all on me. And I don't have my shield up. You know, it was terrible. I should have been, you know, staying back here and just dealing with Cap and the supports firing. Maybe I could push up to threaten the Punisher, but what I did was I full committed, and I should not have committed. I should have just been poking here. And I die for it. Because there's 10 people there. And, you know, after the one Vanguard is done, then the rest is just cleanup.
Bring on the chaos.
The area's
Here I'm
almost
just,
yours.
you know, kind of trying to wait a little bit longer. I pull down... So, I don't necessarily think what I did was wrong. Like, obviously, it would have been good to try and take high ground. But we end up killing them on high ground anyway. So, the other duelists sort of got rid of the high ground issue in our opponents. And then, hold on, let me try and watch this from a more objective angle from earlier. How is the Punisher dead still? Okay, from like here.
The area's almost yours.
So he turrets up. I push down alongside Moon Knight. Moon Knight ults taking high ground. Okay, I understand. Or one of either Moon Knight or Loki ults taking high ground. And then I push down. So I think pushing down here was fine. Since, especially because of the ult. But it might, without the ult, it might not have been worthwhile. Because these 2 kills might not happen. So I need to maybe think about it. I don't think it's, since I'm Vanguard, again, I'm supposed to take space. Taking space down here might have been better than taking space up there. It depends, and that's something that I should think about and not just assume. And I pressure out the support ult because I'm very clearly going to kill them. And then another Moon Knight ult gets us the kill. And from here, it pretty much is... Well, it should be cleanup. I'm having some difficulty killing this support, which is embarrassing, let's be honest. How is that so difficult for me? And then I realize I'm not getting the kill, everybody's aligned, so I pull back. So that's good. Here, she was getting healed by her own thing plus Mantis, and she was just literally taking less damage than I was outputting, which it took me too long to realize that, and so Punisher turret is gonna punish me for that. Fortunately, you know, Storm ults and we take distance, we clean up the rest of them. Well, not clean up the rest of them, but I don't get punished for it because of all of that, or because of the Storm ult. Okay, so we have a lot of deaths after that Storm ult. What happened? What exactly caused all of these deaths? We have Loki playing high ground back here, which I don't disagree with. Storm pushes too far in with her ult, and she just dies for it. Yeah. So Storm dies because she pushed too far in. I'm trying really hard to keep Luna Snow from dying, but because Mantis is occupied, only Loki can heal Luna, which I think, yeah, it ends up not happening. So this one is a little bit harder for me to dissect, like mistakes that I made, because this one is just kind of I'll be honest, I'm not sure I can identify what mistakes are here. Like maybe some mistakes in positioning. But this one just kind of feels like they had better, you know, damage. They just dealt more damage. Oh, he ulted, I think. Star-Lord ulted, which killed them. Yeah, that one, I'm not certain if there's any glaring mistakes I did. Maybe y'all can tell me, you know, what my mistakes are, but I can't pick anything out that's like, oh, obviously this I shouldn't have done, or obviously this I should have done. To me, that one just kind of looks like we just died for it.
By the shades of the
Or we just
Seraphim,
died
I
because,
return.
you know, damage happened.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I respawn, and at this point, you know, game's over. We're in overtime, and we're just throwing ourselves on a point. Nothing to do about it. Now we have next.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Now we have
Got
next
it?
match.
The battle starts in 5,
Eventually they'll load in.
3, 2, 1.
Replay viewer is a little bit buggy. So here I make that mistake again of using my shield against the turret. I shouldn't do that. I didn't get punished for it as much, but still, shouldn't have done that. I should have played much more carefully with my shield. Here I think this is a good ult. I But how could I have capitalized? I feel like I could have capitalized on it a little bit more. Because I get a quadruple kill, which, you know, really good for me. But I'm at very low health by the time I'm here. And I decide to go and try and finish off him, and I push even further in. And in my mind, I entrusted that they would be able to kill Cap. What? Actually, let me see why that didn't happen. Oh god, whoops, building. Let me get this from a bigger angle. So I take a lot of damage. I take a huge amount of damage. And I take this huge amount of damage, I kill these 4, and then I push towards him, and I have broken sight with my support, so they can no longer heal me. Which is, it's bad when I'm at this low health. I don't necessarily think that it's, well, let's see how the rest of it plays out. So there just was not any damage really done, but they push up with me. I think after that Eye of Agamotto, honestly, I'm gonna watch it one more time. Storm is dead.
Looks like the mission area is now.
He's just coming back out.
Capture the mission area.
Okay. So I did not realize that both of our DPS were dead. And I'd assumed that I killed those 4 people. Everybody behind me should be able to take care of Cap, and then I push up and try and finish off Star-Lord. I should have looked behind me. I should have turned around and made sure. And I probably would have seen the issues that were happening, that Cap wasn't dead, that he was at, you know, most of his health, and I would have been able to retreat back and not die here. So I would say situational awareness. I just need to be more aware of what's happening behind me. The fact that Cap had taken no damage, I just needed to do a really quick, like, while I was pressing E, I could have turned around, because I got my 4 kill. Turn around, look at Cap, see that he's not dying, and then retreat back to zone so I can get healed. Because I was pushing up because I just assumed that they would be able to kill Cap from there. And that didn't happen because both of our DPS had died in the preceding fight. And they go ahead and finish off Star-Lord, and they push Cap further back. Hulk makes some distance, makes us some extra area. Okay, from here, I'm about to be back.
Judge, jury, executioner!
So, we have a Punisher ult going off that I shielded some of. Again, probably not the best thing to have done. But I was using my shield while inside of the Invisible Woman ult, and I probably shouldn't have done that. I was doing that because I was worried the Punisher ult would be able to melt me through, which, given the fact that they won't be able to lock on me and I'm a Vanguard, it won't melt through me in a support ult. So using the shield there was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. Because I was in a support ult. Just infinite health. Turn back, and I finish off the Cap who overextended.
We are undefeatable.
They support ult in.
Your team's capture progress.
Can't do much when I'm asleep. I am having a huge amount of trouble tracking. I'm having a huge amount of trouble tracking the frickin' Mantis as she's like jumping and circling around me, and I just press E and kill her. There. Here, we have... So, I think the decision I made here is a much better decision. They have the turret, and I decide to not deal with it. I hide behind cover, and I try and deal with the other issues first. So, me and Hulk kill the Mantis, me and Hulk kill the Cloak, and from here, it should just be cleanup.
Judge, jury,
I end up at nothing. And what I think happened here was our supports died. How did our supports die? Is that...
this encounter.
Whoops. Wrong button. Trying to figure out how this friggin' viewer works. So right now our invisible woman is dead. This happens when? Happens... What? Not that long ago. Okay, this happens right here. So let's start from here. So... Okay, so the invisible woman dies by just like standing in front of Punisher. I don't think that's my fault. I don't think there's much I could have done about that. She needed to just be playing cover a little bit better. Be playing, you know, around here so that the Punisher can't see her and she can still get the angle on both of us. It's sure I could have been in front of her with his shield, but I don't think that that's something that I should have to take into account. My gameplay is her being in front of a Punisher turret like this when I'm, you know, trying to finish off the rest. I don't think that's my fault. Now, there being a cap in our backline that kills off our Luna, I think that's more something I should have dealt with. Now, to be fair, we have 3 people there that don't... Hold on, let's see. Yeah, so Hulk and Storm both were there. And I didn't know that Cap was in our backline. I think they needed to ping it to us, and then we needed to all turn around and help with that. So like, yes, my bad for not being aware enough that the Cap was there, but also like everybody's bad. Support for not pinging them, or I don't think they pinged them. Maybe they did, I just didn't notice it. But support for not pinging them, Hulk, you know, everybody for not killing the Cap while he's trying to get our support. And so because there's no support here, I'm basically already dead. I'm on literally 5 health, and there's a Punisher ult. Me backing up into the Punisher ult, that was stupid. But what was I going to do? I was going to die eventually. And it would take way too long for our supports to come back. So honestly, me dying here basically doesn't matter. I was going to die. Like, the best thing if I wanted to buy more time was to hold back and around the tree and shield like that, put myself into a corner where they can't shoot me from this side and this side. But no matter what happened, I was going to die. I was literally at 0 health. And then it's just finishing off Hulk at that point. So we lose point here because both of our supports got killed. One of them is just bad positioning by Invisible Woman. I think maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's something I could have done that I'm just not aware of. But one of them I'm pretty sure isn't my fault. The other one is partially my fault. Because I should have been more aware that Cap was there.
That one hurts.
I'm honestly here I'm just using... Okay, so here I actually play around the Punisher turret in the way that I think is correct, which is shooting off the thing and then going back and forth between cover and letting support heal me, instead of trying to use my my shield. I shoot once at Cap in our backline, and I decide, honestly, this was bad. It's really awkward because my entire team was pushing onto point, and that's, I think, the wrong decision. I think what we should have done is go back, kill the Cap here. The best thing for us to have done is for me and Snow and anybody else that was nearby to go back and finish off the Cap. But we have this, you know, support ult, so we push on to point. But it's a 4v6. It's not the worst thing, but I mean, you know, I ended up dying because I pushed up too far in front of like 3 people. Stupid thing of me to do. And we have the cap on our backline still harassing them. So what we did here was wrong. The Invisible Woman probably should not have used her ult. Instead, what we should have done is, you know, they freeze the cap. They ping frozen cap. Me and her both kill the cap. And maybe, you know, maybe one of them comes up back and helps us cap. Then after we've dealt with the problem in our backline, we either regroup with them or maybe they put down their Invisible Woman ult so we can push up on these two. I should not have pushed up on these three. Was that it? Hold on, let me go back. When did I die? I died here. So I push up. God, I get deleted. So I push up in front of, is that 3 DPS? No, 2 DPS and I literally, I can't tell. That's Rocket. 2 DPS and a support. I push up in front of them, I die for it. Instead, I should have pushed and tried to kill the Rocket that was right next to me. I should have made a little bit of space this way, and then, well, hold on. Let me look one more time. Let me see what my shield is at. I die so quickly there. I go from like 400 to nothing because of, you know, Punisher shotgun. I should have kept my distance. I should have been more aware of the infinite ammo shotgun, I guess. It's just unfortunate, honestly. Yeah, I shouldn't have pushed up. I shouldn't have pushed up so close to Punisher. I think actually taking these 3 on wasn't the worst idea. I just shouldn't have pushed up so close to Punisher and to, because it made it so easy for them to get so much damage on me so quickly. I think I needed to distract them as Vanguard to keep those 3 people from firing on the backline, which again, there's a cap that we should have dealt with earlier. But I think pushing up here to distract them was a fine choice. The issue was just I pushed up way too close to Punisher with a freaking shotgun. I think that's the biggest issue. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's the biggest issue from what I do. And from here, it's just, you know, clean up because it's 3v5. No much to do about it. So I see everybody's getting cleaned up, and I'm like, okay, let me put down a portal. I was a little bit too close to the gate, so I had to move a little bit in order to put down the portal. But so I portal over here. It's fine. They all don't come with us. I jump through the portal and I jump back because I realized that nobody else is with me. And I see that the 3 of them are starting to make it up, and so I go ahead and commit. And Storm also falls behind me. I'll be honest, from my perspective, it's really difficult for me to understand what happens. So let me again go back a bit and try and have a more objective look at how everything's going. So, an issue, we split instead of all going through the portal. I think that was an issue. But me and Storm both did the right thing of waiting until they're about to engage and then going through the portal. If I was a duelist, if I was playing, you know, Scarlet Witch, I probably would have gone around here and killed them. But because I'm worried about doing my job as a Vanguard, I push out this side to try and protect them from dying, which I don't know if that's really the right thing to do necessarily. Storm gets really quickly gunned down by Star-Lord. I don't notice it until it's too late. I like right as I see it happening, I try and save her, but it's just too late. And then I try and kill Star-Lord. Doesn't really. I don't think it amounts to anything. How does our? We also have
To put on a
Iron Man die. How does Iron Man die? I think Iron Man
I am ready to put on a show.
made a mistake. So I'm pulling too far back, especially with our supportal. Everyone else pushes up. We almost get some kills, but we don't get it. We're not able to finish any of them off. He wastes his ultimate. Whoa, 3 people died like all at once. Was that Cap like shield throwing? How did that happen? Oh, it's an ultimate. Okay. And then from here, it's just too late. So here's a time when I probably could have saved my portal.
Fighting until we have a win.
Instead of using it earlier, I could have used it now. And I think, yeah, I would have probably just barely had enough time. So that's something that definitely could have been better. Is I could have used my portal here for the last second touch instead of here. And that probably would have been better. From my perspective, I think there were like 4 people dead when I was about to use my portal. And I was like, okay, let's go ahead and regroup with the portal. Because I die and there's still 3 people that are going to die sooner than later. Yeah. So I get back, all of these people are on cooldown, I start setting a portal. And they just run right past me.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
All 3 of these people just go right by me. So honestly, I don't even really think that's my fault. They could have seen me putting down a portal. But, you know. So it might have been a mistake to put down a portal at this point, instead of waiting for last touch with the portal. I can understand that. I think, but in a hypothetical situation where like ignoring last touch, I think the portal that I did, where we have all of these people going through and then we can pull into their back line, would have been perfectly fine. I could have put the portal like a little bit closer, but you know, the issue with this portal was just that nobody tried to use it. They just went right past me, except Storm. So it's just kind of it was a waste of a portal because we didn't get any value out of it. Because they all left, we ended up having delaying it, which took away the element of surprise from the portal. Meant we couldn't push up. Meant that they were able to prepare for it, so I would just come around and kill Storm. I took too long to know Storm's dying.
To put on a show.
We're down 1. I'm having a huge amount of trouble trying to kill him. Trying to kill Star-Lord.
The area's almost
I push down. Maximum pulse gets no one. This portal on point. God, these 3 people. So I don't hear legendary happening. How did these 3 people? I'm gonna look at it from like another angle. How did those 3 all die like right next to each other? Okay, I think he does have his visor on. So we died to an ult. That's mostly I think a positioning issue. We should have probably pushed back and tried to play cover. At the very least, our support should have pushed back, but I should have either like pulled back or gotten more in the Star-Lord's face with my shield to try and stop him from killing our supports.
This is natural anger. The area's almost yours.
I don't hear him ulting. Did the maximum pulse override the voice line for him? Because in that case, I can't even blame myself. That's just the game not giving me the information I need to have.
I am ready to
Now I hear him saying legendary. Okay. But from my POV,
Glory is almost yours. We are undefeatables.
no, okay, yeah. I realized that he was legendary. So the issue here was just, it was too fast for me to, I didn't have time to stop them from dying to Star-Lord. I could have pulled back sooner in the Luno, or sorry, not Luno, the Cloak ult. But I think this, I mean, we just died to ults. It's kind of difficult to pick out many things, like, you know, maybe we should have played behind cover, maybe we should have ran further back. But at the end of the day, what happened here was just we died to ults. And yeah, we should have played around those ults better. But it's not as, I don't know, consistent. I mean, we should have been aware that the ults were going to happen. We should have been playing more as a group. And by this time, we already had half of our team die, and all they were doing was clean up with the ults. So, I think the main issues happened earlier in the fight, and the ults were just like the final nail in the coffin. But yeah, I think those are, you know, a lot of my issues was, you know, not playing cover properly, pushing in like in weird ways, or not taking the correct space. Portal usage, obviously, I know portal usage could have been better, and still trying to get used to it. I probably, yeah. Did I use hold on. Checking something.
More powerful yet.
That was my first Eye of Agamotto. 12%. 41%. 57%.
Jury!
I also could have used my Eye of Agamotto way earlier. Because I hold on to this Eye of Agamotto until the next round. And that's stupid. I could have used it would take me, you know, I would have to scrub through this to find the exact moment when using Eye of Agamotto would have been best. But I'm certain that there was some point when I could have used the Eye of Agamotto in that first round. So that's actually a huge thing that I didn't pick up on the first view through, because I'm so used to having Scarlet ult where it's just so bad. But yeah, I should have used Eye of Agamotto way earlier, because I would have been able to build up a whole nother one probably by the time this round happens. So yeah, ult usage is a common problem for me. Still constantly trying to get used to it. Some positioning issues, some, you know, timing issues, solo queue not being very favorable to me. The first round was really bad for me. The second round, I think I played better. I still did not play great. I think I played better. But yeah. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end here. Because that one match is fine. But analyzing the whole thing actually kind of a little bit tiring. So, I don't know. I'll probably try and keep learning Strange. Maybe, hopefully I'll get better at him with time. Get better about using portals. Probably do some more, you know, replay reviews and try and understand what the issues I'm making, problems I'm making. I think that's even more necessary with Vanguards than with Duelists and support. Because Duelists and supports, it's a lot easier to see issues you're doing on a micro level than like from your POV, but Vanguard you have to be a lot more aware of other players. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you for watching.